Hello my family, welcome and welcome. Although there is a noise at the background, actually we have a lot of work that is being done just here, so we'll bear with that. So it is a very chilly morning that God has given us, and we are going to watch this fantastic video from Max One's YouTube channel. And I want to say that thank you so much for the new subscribers. I don't take it for granted. This is the right home where you belong, you know. And I want to say that I will never let you down, because for me, I stick with the reality. And as I said, I'm not biased, you know. I'm not biased. The only thing that I do is to speak the truth the way it is. So on our table, actually, we shall be having congrats mom. Yeah, congrats mom is on our table. We have Jamaican grandma. Actually, she surfaced in me through a dream, and she was telling me a lot of things, and for me it's just to say what I have to say. Jamaican uncle, actually there's this saga that is going on, more especially on that land. There are people crying there. There are people shedding tears on that land. And I want to say that that is not good, and I'll be coming to analyze that. And also we shall be having Dimwango on our table, because I can see she's now disrespecting her mom, who is congrats mom, because whatever she tells her, she doesn't want to take serious. And also we shall be having the Virginia. Actually our video will be short, but I'll analyze it the way I know, you know. And I want to say that my family, actually I don't take your support for granted, and continue supporting Max One and continue subscribing, because that is how you support Max One, you know. That is how you support Max One. And I want to say that I'll always, you know, stay humble, stay focused, determined, and to ensure that everything is just going on well. So I want to say that let me start with Jamaican grandma. Jamaican grandma, if you are new in this YouTube channel, you might not know her, but Jamaican grandma is one of our mom who came to this village, and she loved this village so much, to an extent that she bought a land in this village. And after some months, like 2 months, when she went back to his home, she passed. But already she had bought a land worth 1 million, because that is what they said. You know, my brother Amaro said that for sure Jamaican grandma bought a land worth 1 million. So yesterday when I was sleeping, Jamaican grandma resurfaced in my dream and told me I need justice. Justice, justice, justice. And that is why I want to pass this message, actually, to my brother Amaro. Me, I'm not saying that you did bad. You didn't do anything bad. But I want to tell you that it is good. You know, it is good for you to do justice on that land. Because you say that you are going to call the people of Jamaican grandma, actually to come so that at least, you know, you will do the needful. But since that day, everything is just quiet. No one is talking about the land. No one is even making a follow-up. No follow-up, you know. So what I want to tell you, my brother, you know, history does not forget, you know. Internet does not forget, you know. The way you say that you are going to call the family of Jamaican grandma, please do the needful. You know, I'm not scrutinizing you. No, I'm not maybe saying that it is not about it. But the only thing that I want you to do is only a simple thing, you know. Just tell us that for sure this land is this way and this way and this way, so that people, even from the Western countries, people who come to this country, they can feel proud that even if I buy the land here, I'm very sure 100% that my land is not going to, you know, to get lost. You know, my family is going to have the land. And that is what I usually do. You know, for those people who will never understand me. You know that those people will never understand me. But for me, if you don't understand me, it is good. But if you understand me, it is fine. You know. So Jamaican grandma needs justice, and her justice is that his people, more especially the family members, the family members should know that their land is here, and they should actually access that land and the documents. And that is what I usually say, that when you give a person to buy for your land, don't allow that person to write his name on the title deed, on the documents, because at long last the land is going to be taken away just like that. But I don't want to say that Ayamaru is going to take that land, but what I want him to do is at least to say that for sure I did a follow-up, and this is what I did to this family of Jamaican grandma, and they are coming back to take their land, so that people, even those who have bought the land here, they can feel safer. They can even be safer. That is my main my main message about the Jamaican grandma, because actually it is not like I'm joking. I was seeing her in a dream, and she was telling me, justice, justice, talk about my land, don't keep quiet about that land, because I was good to the people when I was in the village. Now that I have gone, everything is just, it's just silenced, Talk about that land, and that is what I'm doing right now. And the message is going outside there, and everyone who has bought the land here, so that at least they might know that for sure they can acquire, or they can able to own a land in this village or not. And I say that owning a land in this village is another thing. It is, you might lease the land, but owning the land, it is another process. Not unless you are here, you have your national ID as a Kenyan, you have your witnesses, plus the people, who are going to stand with you in signing the document for that for sure you are rightful the owner of the property. But people don't understand. So my brother Ayamaru, kindly, because that is a voice of Jamaican grandma, it is not me. So do the needful, the way you promise that you are going to call, and you are going to fence the land. You are going to fence the land, you are going to plant a tree in that farm, you are going to call the family members so that they come at least and see what their mom, invested in this village. It is good, although that I don't even want to say much, but the message is taken. So let me come to Jamaican uncle. Jamaican uncle, I want to tell you that when you came to this village, everyone thought you are a good person. But I want to say that, that land of Jamaican uncle, he was not the one who bought it. He was only used, to say that this land is mine. That land was bought by Congrats' dad. Even Maro was not in the village, we have our moms in this village actually who are passing through a lot. So one of the mom in this village actually sold the land out of the will of the children. The children didn't want that land to be sold, but because they are young, they don't have a voice, they ended up selling that land. And right now there's a lot of saga that is going on that land, because that land actually is fenced, and there is a house in that home, in that land, and there's those young children who are living there. Now they are being chased away. Imagine, they are being chased away. There's a lot of saga that is going in this village. It's only that people won't talk about it. And I want to say that we are condemning such things. For instance, how do you go and buy a land where people are living, even if they are passing through hell? Why should you take advantage of you buying a land? That means that you are not human. You don't have that humanity. You are going to buy a land where children are living. They don't have another home. Instead of you helping them at least to solve their problem, you take advantage of buying that land, so that now you chase them away. Where are they going? To rent? If they didn't afford what they had when they were living in their own home. How about when now you chase them and they go just to rent in other people's homes? Do you know what people passes through when they are renting? The landlords other landlords are very hostile. They cannot even give you an extra 1 day. When it reaches at first, you have to pay on first. If you skip the dates, there is a penalty. So why should, Jamaican uncle, me, I'm asking this question several times. You came to this village, you saw that the land that was bought and gifted to you, because that is how we were told the land was bought, gifted to you, that land is yours. Now the question that I'm asking myself, you saw very well, because you are the person saying that you came here to help the widows, you came here to help the poor, you came here to help the homeless. So why when you saw that house in that land, what was your take? What take did you take to make sure that even trying to ask that this house, how is this house here, and people are living inside, So sometimes let us be human, let us be human. Right now, those now children, they don't want to move out of that house. Now there is a lot of saga. They're chased away. They come at night, they broke in, they enter, they sleep, And on camera, you are pretending that you are bringing the GoPros, you are bringing the CCTVs. You are bringing that because you know what you want. What you want is to build your YouTube channel, Tit for tat. But not that you are helping. Actually, sometimes I'm very ashamed and disappointed at the same time of what is happening in our village here. And this kind of characters is the one that marks one. When I come to condemn about these kind of things, other people don't understand it. They don't understand it. Imagine if it was you, actually. Yes, there's a problem that has happened. And the only thing that you have is that land that you are living, plus that home that you are living. A person comes and convinces you that sell this property of yours or that will give you money. And even the man that that property being sold is very down, is very low. Yeah, because now you are in problem. Now the question that I'm asking, is that justice? Is that justice? I don't think that is justice. If you see a person is actually having a big problem and you're in that position of helping, why can't you help her or him to solve that problem rather than taking what belongs to her? That is too bad, very bad. So Jamaican uncle, I want to tell you that for sure, yes, you are gifted the land. You are gifted the land, yes, you are not saying no. But I want to say that you never did justice. If you came and found that home there, you could have done a follow-up to make sure that why these people selling this plot of land with a home. And David June is one of the victims who is buying people's homes. People's homes, chasing homeless children. And let me tell you, when they grow up, when those children grows up, there is something that is going to happen. There is something that will happen. And I'm saying this. And I'm not saying this because I'm saying we have seen different cases here. Parents selling lands. Children are very, very, very young. When they grow up, they say, we never signed our plot of land being sold. We need our land back. Fights, war erupts, even eventually leading to death, So David Jr., what you're trying to do, actually, you'd rather be advised. Because the same children that you are chasing away, they are seeing. The parents might be drunkards, selling the plot of lands in a very cheap price. But when these children will grow up, they will need to ask, where are our signatures? We never sold our property. This property was ours. Not even our dad's property. It was ours. And that is when chaos, wars, and fights will arise. So when you are buying a land, make sure that there's no one who is crying on that land. There's no one, there's no tear. There's no tears that is remaining on that land. Because I'm not happy when I see such things happening. So let me come to actually Dimwango and now congratsmum. First, I want to say that, congratsmum is always innocent. I don't know if she's innocent or not. But I don't want to say that she's innocent because at the age that she is, she should know the kind of clothes she should put on, more especially when she's going to swim. You remember, there's a certain time when congratsmum went to the river that she was going to shower. At that time, I said, maybe they never advised her. And when we came out and condemned that act, I thought she learned a lesson. Now, I want to pass this message to the children of congratsmum, more especially the Vijuni and Dimwango, because those are the children who are taking congratsmum out at least to enjoy. That is good, because when you take your mom outside to enjoy, it is a good thing. But when you take her, more especially when she's swimming, because when you are uploading those videos, so many people are watching. The young children are watching, the elderly are watching. Each kind of age is watching. So I want you to be addressing your mom in a decent way, more especially when she goes swimming. Because there's another video that I saw her in the Indian Ocean. It was Mombasa Beach. I was like, oh, what's this? So to me, I want you to take congratsmum out so that she can enjoy, She can enjoy at least, because after a long time of maybe being in the village, suffering in the village, this is her time at least to enjoy. But when she's there, kindly advise her as a mom. As children, tell your mom that for sure, our mom, we love you very much and we brought you here to enjoy, but put on a decent outfit. We have those outfit for swimming, So make sure that for the age that congratsmum is, let her cover everything. She can cover everything, And it will be very nice. It will be very nice. Direct her very well, because she doesn't know what is YouTube. You just introduce her and she doesn't know, She doesn't know. She just, borrows what you do on your YouTube channel, and she wants to do it on her YouTube channel. That is not a right thing. So the Vijuni Dimwango, kindly advise our mom, because she's our mom. We don't want shame. We don't want her to be, dirtified, her to be called other names like, oh, this and this. No. Let her come out decent. Because for me, I even sometimes talking about congratsmum, I feel bad when I can come out and talk about congratsmum in a negative way, because she's an age mate of my mom. The age bracket is the same. So when I abuse congratsmum, I'm abusing my mom. That is what I don't want. But for the Vijuni and Dimwango and Ayamarwa, I'll correct you the way you want. And you can correct me the way you want, because we are age mates. Now let me come to Dimwango. Dimwango, my sister, we love you. But the thing is only that, you have a lot of ego. You think that like you are the only lady who have made it. You think you are the only lady whom you've been exposed out. But let me tell you, age is running, and it is running and running, because your mom told you that you should get married. And I had been telling my family that, Dimwango, she's not a child. She's not a child. It's only that you cannot speak. A lady cannot tell you exact number of the years that she is. It is either she reduces the age by 4 years or 5 years, but she'll never tell you exact years. So Dim Wango, she usually says that I'm 25. I'm 25. But yesterday part 1 actually, congratsmum wanted to disclose. There's a lot of noise at the background, but I've said that my family will bear with me, because when I was doing the video, that is when they came in, and I could not stop. I could not stop. So my family, yesterday part 1, congratsmum wanted to disclose actually the age bracket, the exact age of Dim Wango, but Dim Wango said, no ma'am, don't say anything about my age. So I was asking, why should people be lying, lying to the subscribers? Because I usually say the subscribers, some are our dads, some are our moms, some are our grandfathers, some are our grandmoms, So why should you lie, that I'm celebrating my birthday at the age of 25, I'm turning 25, instead of you saying that I'm turning 32, I'm turning 31, And the Junior will be there saying that, I'm turning 22, I'm turning 21, I'm turning 22. So the years, so I usually ask myself, if Ayamarwa is 37 or 38, how comes that this age bracket, how comes that, or does it mean that when Congrats dad married congratsmum, they abstained? That is what they are trying to tell us, that they abstained for almost 10 years, almost 13 years before they gave birth to Dim Wango. That is a lie. That is a lie. If Ayamarwa is 39 or 40 or 41, Dim Wango should be 34, 35, 36. Let us not hide the reality where it is. No need of hiding. So congratsmum was advising Dim Wango, kindly my daughter, get married. You are getting old. You can see the wrinkles in your face. It's only that you are applying the makeups. You are applying a lot of makeups to cover the wrinkles, to cover your skin. Please get married and give a room to David Jr. so that David Jr. also can get married, because I don't like this game that David Jr. is playing with other children, people's children. Today is this one, tomorrow is that one. Tomorrow is that one, tomorrow part 1 is that one. Tomorrow part 1 is that one, tomorrow part 2 is that one. Please get married. And Dim Wango was laughing sarcastically, showing disrespect to her mom. She never even gave attention to her mom. She thought it was a joke. Her parents might tell you something. You might think that it is a joke, but she's too serious. For me, what I saw congratsmum saying, it was a serious thing. A very serious thing, and should be taken very seriously. So Dim Wango, please, even me, I want to support congratsmum by saying, get married. If your parents can tell you to get married, how about me? I will tell you several times, get married. And if you want a Mzungu to marry you, you better go to the streets of US, go to the streets of maybe any streets. Find a Mzungu who is homeless, who just sits at the street. Wash that Mzungu, polish that Mzungu and marry you. Because if you want a white skin, that is the only way. But with your character, the way you behave, with your ego, I don't think there's anyone who will fall for you in the name of a Mzungu marrying you. You better change, my sister. You better change. If you can disrespect your mom, laughing at her sarcastically, how about the Mzungu that will marry you? And we've seen the way you handle men. A man comes, today you are good with him. You make videos laughing after 1 week. When you've tested everything, you've had, this one is salty, this one is sugary, this one, no. You just comes with a lot of cooking stories. Or this person is just using me. He wants me to enrich his family. I'm the one, I'm doing this. He cannot even perform. He cannot even shoot the goals. You know, such things are not good, my sister. Be loyal, be humble, have humility. Just have humility. My advice to you, take your advice of your mom very serious. Get married, my sister. Age is just a number. Do you want to get married at menopause? Because at 40s, right now, the kind of food that we take and the kind of oil that we use, the menopause have been reduced to ladies to 35. When you reach 35, you might not even conceive. Not unless you get a very energetic man who is no nonsense man, you know, who will say work is work, you know. But if you get just someone like you who is, you know, nothing. So this is what I want to say in a good way. Kindly take the advice of your mom very, very seriously. Get married and give her room. And I want to advise David Jr., you know, you cannot marry a wife and bring her to your mom's home, to your mom's house. Even you, that compound is a very big compound where you can do your own things. So kind of what I want to advise you, my brother. If you want the Dimwango to get married and give you a room, that compound is a very big compound. Build a house. Because the house that you are building in the market here, we know how it is being built. It is not you building it. The only thing you do is just go raise your cameras, doing this. But we know the highest percentage contributed is your dad who is doing it. Because your dad, people might be wondering, where Congrats dad is a hard-working person, but where is his investment? Congrats dad is investing in buying people's lands here, you know. And even the land that the Jamaican uncle was gifted is the one who bought it, plus the home that was inside. So we cannot give assumption that Congrats dad does not have money. He has money. He has money. And that home that is being built there, because that was the land that Congrats dad and Congrats mom bought when life was still not life. So they are building there. So Dave Jr., being the last born, now he's taking advantage. Oh, you know, I'm building this. Dreams come true. The same way he was saying that, you know, I want to pump water through the villages. Through, I want to give out water. Dream come valid. See what? The same way. But we know the highest percentage of money that's been put there comes from the pocket of Congrats dad, plus the donations that they are receiving. So I want to just tell you, my brother, you know, I'm your fellow youth. You cannot marry a wife and take that wife to the same house that your mom is living, you know, because you'll be making noise inside there. You'll be making noise inside there, and there's other noise that will be coming from upstairs. So please, you are a grown-up. That compound is too big. You can build a home, a house, and you bring in a wife. And yesterday you saw that now you are trying to say that baby police have gifted you a gift. Which gift? The other time you are saying about casters are loving you so much, you loving her so much. So the question that I want to ask David Jr. before I even end this video, what happened to Caster? Because you came out and you are asking for the GoFundMe contribution. Please stop playing with people's psychology. Stop playing with people's minds. Stop scamming people. It is not a good thing. You know, for me, my family, and plus those who comes to watch me, I want to say that I'm not biased. I don't hate anyone. But me, I'll stand with the truth the way it is. You know, like the GoFundMe. Now people have seen it was a scam. When I came out and say that for sure, let us not do this, because if the victim has not said anything, if Caster is so quiet and she has not said anything, how comes other people are the ones saying that we need 8 million, we need 8 million for the contribution. And other people attacking me that, oh, you don't have, because I usually see things from far. So the question that I want to ask Dimwango, David Jr. plus the others, what happened? What happened with the GoFundMe? What happened with Caster's situation? We don't know if she's now alive or not. Huh? So stop playing with people's minds. Stop playing with people's money. It's not a good thing. Someone sacrifices something to send, thinking that for sure that thing is going to help someone. But it just ends in the pockets of ungrateful people who does not care for others, which is not a good thing. And that is what I condemn. I'm condemning it and condemning it. So, Dimwango, take your and respect congratsmum, you know. Even if you have money more than your mom or more than your parents, at least give a listening ear. Because they usually say, this thing will never grow big than this one. So no matter how you grow tall as a child, you will never grow tall than your parents. The wisdom that they have, they usually say that something that a parent can see while seated, the way I'm seated, I cannot see it if I climb this tree on top. So wisdom. So my family, actually, I think we've ironed and analyzed, and people should learn out of what Max 1 says. Not attacking, not abusers, because me, I don't abuse anyone. I say something that when someone takes it very serious, it is going to help. So thank you so much for watching, and God bless you so much. My mom, wherever you are, God bless you, plus my dads. Thank you so much for always watching me. And I want to say that I love you so much, and I salute you so much. So let's see each other in the next that is coming. And don't think that Max 1 is someone who is hateful. No. I mean, I love my community. I love my fellow YouTubers. I love my moms in this village. I love my dads. I love my brothers and sisters. But what I won't entertain are people who want to pretend like they're the one who is, they're breathing, they're the one now controlling the air that we breathe. No, that one, no. So let us see each other in the next that is coming, and salute.